What's up, everybody? It's Keith Allen. Today, we're gonna bring you another fantastic video to help you guys improve your game. Today's video, we're gonna analyze one of the best players in the entire world, Tfue. We're gonna show you how Tfue escapes so many sticky situations. The man is unbelievable. Later on in this video, we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna show you how to do some of the most popular Fortnite dance moves that even you can do. You ready? Let's get into it. Tfue starts out at Greasy Grove. He somehow manages to get 3 kills with the odds stacked against him. Let's see how Tfue fights his way out of a tough early game. Tfue manages to grab a pistol and pushes the first enemy he sees. If you're lucky enough to find an early weapon and see someone without one, you should always push. The more time you give players to find better weapons, the worse it'll turn out for you. After taking a couple of shots, Tfue notices the enemy grabs a pump shotgun. Now, wait a minute, a pump shotgun versus a common pistol? Every player knows a pump shotgun outmatches a pistol in every encounter, but Tfue remains calm. Tfue lands 1 to 2 shots on the enemy and uses the RV to line of sight his opponent. Look to use objects in the early game to make up for your low mat count, and try to get a slight advantage over someone with a better weapon. Tfue notices his enemy isn't pushing. He doesn't want to waste any time. Other players are always lurking, so he decides to push. Tfue uses line of sight again to get an easy first kill. Using line of sight in various situations can be highly effective in avoiding damage. A lot of pro players use this tactic, and I suggest you do it too. Tfue heads back into the store and notices another enemy looting up. He pushes the enemy aggressively and he gets the kill. Now, there are 2 tactics Tfue used here. Guess if you can spot them. When he noticed his enemy drinking a potion, he used the cashier to gain a height advantage to get a good shot off. Once his enemy was low, he bull rushed in looking for the kill. After you get your opponent low, you should never give an enemy time to recover. Make sure they can't get a heal off, especially in solos. Don't leave them with any time to think. You may think Tfue was done fighting in the early game, but surprise! Another enemy pops up from behind him. Fortunately for Tfue, he's always ready. He places a wall to avoid damage and does something everyone should learn, a peek wall shot. You want to pre-aim and precisely time when your wall breaks, instantly taking a shot at them. You then want to replace your wall before your opponent has any time to react. Tfue executes this perfectly and finishes off kill number 3. In this clip, you learn how to protect yourself with objects in the early game. Whenever you're low on mats, look for good cover, especially ones that help you right wall peek. You also learn to always push early game when you see someone weaker than you. Whether they have less health, a worse weapon, or no weapon at all, capitalize on your advantages. And the last thing you learn is a great peek wall technique that every pro player uses. Catch your enemy by surprise by landing a big shot just as your wall breaks. Now, let's get into clip number 2. The second clip shows some great takeaways from a competitive dual scrim. Tfue uses intelligent rotation tactics to his advantage, and most importantly, you get to see Tfue work in a team. You will learn just how pro scrims work.
RPG's on there. Tag them hard. Dead. Dead. Got him. Nice. Go.
Tfue starts off by rotating toward high ground early in the zone, while most of his opponents are fighting down below. You should always look to rotate early. Rotating early to the last few zones can have tons of benefits. You can shoot at every player rotating in, and it ensures that you are safely in the zone. That way, you have position on them and can snag all their loot as they are desperately trying to get to safety. Tfue manages to pull off his 5th kill by lasering a guy down below. He then notices an enemy trying to grapple up to him, so he simply places a floor, keeping high ground. You can easily counter any grapple play by just placing a floor, forcing them below you. Tfue then finds himself in a bad situation. His ally starts covering fire while Tfue attempts to rotate. He pulls off the escape and gets the high ground using his grappler. Pro players love the grappler, and you should too. The grappler is a highly effective weapon late game because it lets you rotate so fast. It allowed Tfue to instantly take high ground with this ally while they spray down below. Tfue again uses line of sight with the RPG to ensure he takes no damage, securing the victory. In this clip, you learn several things. Rotating early into a moving storm late game can have tremendous benefits. You get the chance at easy kills, early high ground, and better positioning, all with an early rotation. We also saw an easy counter to the grappler. And lastly, we saw another classic Tfue line of sight play. Tfue always uses his surroundings and walls to his advantage. It's a great thing for you to learn as well.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome. It's about that time to do some cool, amazing Fortnite dance moves. As you can see, I'm at the one and only Pro Guys headquarters, and it's time to get the game started. Let's do it. All right, the first move is called the hype. All right, you're gonna lean back just like this. All right, you're gonna have your leg going just out, just like that, very easy, all right? Now simultaneously, you're gonna have your nodding your head and your arm just kind of rocking back and forth like that. And you're gonna hop on one leg. Let's try it all together. Ready, go. And then put your arms out. Hit, boom, boom. Now make sure you lean back, because if you don't lean back, you can fall over and it'll be really bad, okay? I don't want that to happen to you. All right, the next dance move we're gonna do is called Orange Justice, all right? Now make sure your arms are going out like this, okay? We're gonna do the arms first, then the legs, and we'll do it all together, all right? So make sure your arms are kind of extending out just like this, your palms are showing, and then bring it back, all right? Just like that. Ready? Go out, in, out, in. Now you're kind of rocking with it, okay? That's kind of swag you're gonna have. You're gonna rock out, kind of lean into it, lean out, all right? Now let's do the legs. Now the legs, you're on your toes, okay? Just like this, knees popped out a little bit, and you're kind of gonna swing just right to the left, okay? Just swing, 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 all right? Now, let's do it at the same time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go, and swing, out, swing, out, swing, out, swing, out. Hey, if you guys learned some of these dance moves, leave it in the comments down below. We want to know that. All right, well, let's get back to the Tfue video.
This final clip is a great display of Tfue's ability to remain calm under pressure. We'll see Tfue clutch a win in a competitive duels game with no materials. Hopefully you'll learn a few things and end up clutching a duels game for you and your friends.
One data falling. It's just do them. Last one. All right. It's actually 2, yeah. Shoot him out, dude.
Tfue starts off with a pretty solid in-game loadout. He starts off by rotating to zone with the grappler, since he doesn't have mats. Take note on how Tfue positions himself during the entire fight. While the odds are stacked against him, he remains calm and focuses on winning the game, because that's what winners do. You should always focus on your positioning heading into any fight. It can mean the difference between life and death. Tfue gains high ground with the grappler, lands a beautiful shot, then bails. Now, you might ask, why didn't he just finish off the guy? Tfue knows that his enemy has a teammate and that there is another team nearby. You should be aggressive, but think of it as controlled aggression. If you're putting yourself in between two teams, you're probably being too aggressive. Tfue waits out the situation, and once the time is right, he makes his move. He grapples up and finishes off one of the dual teammates. After getting kill 6, he bails again, because he notices that one of the enemies is building up. This was smart because he forced a 1v1, and then after, he can reset the fight from a more advantageous position on his terms. Tfue very well knows the storm is pushing. If he commits to the fight, things can get sloppy. He rotates downward as the storm pushes him into the zone. He applies pressure on the last 2 enemies above him, and they die of fall damage, earning another victory royale. Let's relook at this in-game scenario. There were 2 solo players, 1 duo team, and Tfue. While Tfue could have attempted a double kill or played more aggressively, his not aggressive playstyle paid off. By allowing the enemies to kill each other and intervening when he needed to, he ended up winning the game. I cannot stress how important controlled aggression is, especially during the late game. You never want to put yourself in a bad situation in the late game. Taking a bad fight or even a bad shot can prove fatal. Think about your current situation, and if you gain anything from taking a fight, don't go in just like a chicken with his head cut off. Be patient. You'll improve an incredible amount just by changing what type of fights you take. You learned some more great tips from the last clip. Tfue showed that you should remain calm even while having no materials. Positioning is the name of the game in the late game. Use everything to your advantage to stay safe. No game is out of reach. By taking smart fights, you can easily earn more victory royales.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take every tip and use them in your next game, and I promise you, you'll improve in high-pressure late game scenarios. This was just another minor display of Tfue's incredible skills, and there will be more videos like this in the future. Let us know which pro you want us to analyze next, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.